what's happened in the last video.
Your face looks so, like, sad, but yet, like, cute.
And here is more MrDudeManSir.
There's a bunch of books. Okay, so I can literally just scan the entire bookshelf. Let's look at this one. Nothing on the shelf. What about this one? Nothing on the shelf. What about the stairs? What about this pile of books? What about this thing? That's a dead skeleton. It's a girl's body, seemingly a junior or senior high. It's mostly decomposed down to the skeleton at this point. There's a duffel bag on the side next to her with a tracksuit partially hanging out of it. And their student ID name tag is still clearly visible on the uniform. Momijigawa High School. Oh no. Oh no. Not ow. Ow Amano. Why ow? That's the girl that one guy was trying to protect. Let's hope that one guy did not kill her. I wasn't gonna... Good man. I just realized this, but there's a note here. I can't see it anyways. I can't read it. What about this shelf? I can't activate that shelf. I can't activate the lights. I can activate... I hope this bookshelf has some stuff. There are numerous scraps on the shelf, each containing various newspaper and newsletter clippings. One in particular stands out. It's an old school 3-ring binder filled with articles that are all over 30 years old. 1973 serial kidnapping and murder at Heavenly Host Elementary. That's here, right? There was an article about that in one of the classrooms too, I think. Dashing the hopes and prayers of their concerned parents, 3 of the kidnapped children returned home tonight in body bags. Local police gave an official statement at around 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Yuki Kano. Wait a second. Yuki Kano. That name sounds familiar. Oh, yeah, okay, I understand. Yuki Kano is that one blue ghosty girl. Ryo Yoshizawa. And Tokiko Tsuji, previously reported missing, were found dead in the basement room beneath the school. The circumstances behind the murders are still under investigation, and the suspect with ties to the school's teaching staff is in questioning. First responders report a shocking, grisly murder scene, and have expressed concerns at even allowing the families of the deceased to see their own children. Significant mutilation is said to have occurred, and officials believe that the sight of this may exacerbate, I think that's what it is, exacerbate the already delicate mental states of the bereaved. The sole survivor of this unspeakable crime is a 7-year-old Sachiko Shinozaki. You know, Sachiko Shinozaki. I really hope that Shinozaki is a very coincidental name. I really do. Because I believe that's Ayumi's last name. I really hope it's a coincidental moment here. Otherwise, Sachiko and Ayumi are related somehow. And that's not a good deal. That ain't not good though. It ain't no good. Who remains in shock from the experience? She lied though. She lies to the media. Her testimony may prove invaluable toward closing the case and putting this horror behind us, however, so police are anxious to question her. Meanwhile, other parents have already begun calling Heavenly Host safety procedures into question. In the wake of this tragedy, members of the PTA have... There's a snippet from another page as well, which includes photographs of the 3 victims as well as a lone survivor. Lone survivor's a game. Oh. These are the children I saw. I like how all the kids are normal. Like, all the 3 kids look so kawaii and, like, adorable, but there's Sachiko there with, like, the shading. They're just, like, it's like, I'm gonna kill you. That's I accidentally clicked down on my right stick and now apparently went the speed alternate at the top of the screen instead. I don't understand, though. I've seen them too, I guess. I guess they're killed here. So they've cursed the place or something. It's horrible. So to hear what happened to them, I've been looking for them as scary evil spirits all this time. But really, they're as victims themselves. Be careful, Suzumoto. Compassion can be dangerous in this... It can't be compassionate to little kids. Because most of them are gonna murder you in the soon future. Especially that blue kid in the middle. He's not blue in the newspaper because it's black and white, but he's blue and he murdered me before. Multiple times, actually. In the first game and in this game. In other words, these kids aren't necessarily going to play nice with living beings anymore. What do you think happened to the murderer? Oh, here we go. They talk about him in this one. A cursed skull murderer commits suicide. A 32-year-old former teacher believed to have committed his own infamous adolescent kidnappings and murders was found dead early yesterday morning. After being deemed mentally unfit to take the responsibility for his actions, he was placed in intensive psychiatric care, but escaped 2 nights ago. The psychiatric ward was commissioned a manhunt which culminated in discovery and hanged his body in a room beneath Heavenly Host Elementary School. Near the site of the shocking triple homicide, the cause of death was ruled by strangulation and is strongly believed to be self-inflicted. As this appears to be a show of remorse, previously thought beyond his mental capacity, his psychiatric ward was come under heavy fire since his discovery. Even the murderer killed himself, huh? Guess there's no happy end for anybody. Though the families of the victims are probably glad to see him go. Not really. They might have been happy at the time, but what they really should be happy about is that Sachiko girl would stop murdering little kids. That would make me happy. Especially if she stopped trapping little kids and killing them in a little school. That would be very nice. That would make me happy. It would give me warm fuzzies all over, actually. Well, there's that one girl who's spared, too. Isn't it kind of strange, though, that there's not a single comment from the survivor's family? Every article is full of commentary from friends and family of the deceased, but there's not a word to be found anywhere about the girl who was spared. I'd assume that there was a quest to report that they want to be protected by privacy so they don't get hounded by the media. That's what they wanted to do. I was going to read that, but I didn't read it perfectly, so I came up with my own words. Do newspapers really care about that, though? The mass media is always about chasing scoops, no matter what it takes to get them, or who they have to bother. Dr. Tomokichi Fukurai's research records. Mesmer's magnetism. Correspondences with Anna Sprengel? Seraphita. Melis Maleficarum. Voynich manuscript. Record of the psychic phenomena. Letters to and from magic societies. Classic mystery novels. Not your typical elementary school reading material. What? I'm sure. When I was a kid, I read mystery books. I mean, really, it doesn't matter if it's books are for all ages, especially unless it's like 50 Shades of Grey, or like some sort of like doujinshi. Then keep that away from little kids. Other than that, it should all be good. There are no serious murders, no serial numbers of the celebrity cards or anything on them, though. So they're probably not the schools. That's true. Maybe these were brought in by other victims who trapped here. Actually, it looks like there's a name stamp on most of these. Kibiki? Is that how you read those kanji? Oh wait, Chibiki. Oh, you're right. I recognize that name. Me too, I forget who it is. I think it's that one guy who chased, like, Mayu around in the last game and almost killed her. Maybe? At the end, like in the 5th chapter? I don't know if you remember that, maybe? Probably not. But hey, I think that's the guy. You know the paranormalist Nahu Sainoki? Okay, I understand now. This is the guy. Kibiki's the guy who went down. It was girlfriend, the boyfriend and girlfriend, or whatever. Maybe they were just like friends with benefits or something. But they were friends with benefits with Naho Sainoki. And he went down into the Heavenly Host Elementary School to investigate. He taped it and everything, and I think he was eventually killed. I think this is the guy. So that means Mr. Kibiki is in here too, I guess. But why? Owl? Let me check something real fast. Okay, I can go on for a little bit longer. Like 20 minutes. Okay. But where do I go? I can leave. Do I want to leave? Do I want to leave? I don't. I clicked the wrong button. Okay, let's go here. Let's look here. There's nothing there. Nothing there. I know there's nothing there. Okay. There's that thing. There, I know there's that thing. Okay. Why does it keep showing me multiple times? I don't understand. Oh, I think that's it. Goodbye, Hall. I'm gonna go downstairs now, so goodbye. Or not. Or this can stop me here. I wonder how much time has passed since we got here. I don't know if I could trust my cell phone clock in a place like this. Probably not. But I wouldn't see why not. Why would you need a clock anyways? It's not like I'm gonna go to sleep or anything. And it's not like you even need a clock. Why would you need to keep track of time? I don't know. That's a good point. If space is being changed around normally, there's no reason to believe the same thing isn't happening at the time. I trust my stomach, though, and it's telling me that dinner time is already come and gone. And that was about when boys and girls go to bed. You know, Yoshiki's like me. He's always thinking about missing a food or getting a meal. That's me. Especially when it comes to pizza. Pizza's amazing. I have to admit, I am hungry. Maybe we should add finding food to your list, Shinozaki. But for now, I think it's about time we found a nice, cozy spot to sit down and rest for a while. I think I'd like that, as I'm really, really tired. I'm not so tired that I'm worried about getting possessed or anything, but tired enough. Let's go to the infirmary then. Or go to the hall in front of 1A. That's a place we can go. And so, the four of us headed to the safest spot we could think of, settling in for a bit to keep calm our spirits and refresh our bodies. Almost immediately, both Kishinuma and Shinozaki sat down, closed their eyes and fell fast asleep. Understandable considering what they just experienced. Oh, look at Ayumi and cute. Like a light, both of them. They must be exhausted. Kishinuma went through a great deal of turmoil to save Ayumi after all. Aren't you tired too? I am, but I just can't bring myself to sleep. My mind keeps racing, wondering what Nari and the others are going to do right now. I feel like I need to be ready to run out after them at a moment's notice. I know just where you're coming from. I get the same way when I think of Shig. I wish I could see his face right now, you know. Anana, what happened to your legs? I felt a chill in my stomach as soon as I saw them. There were the same bruise-like markings around Nana's slender thighs I'd seen before, but they become much darker in color. They looked pink originally, as if she'd been rubbed or skinned. They look like grapes. Are you alright? Does it hurt? Ow! 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 That's really loud! Ow! I was not expecting that, and that was, like, ear-screeching loud. You mean the bruises? They've been there since before. Yeah, but they're darker now. Oh, you're right. What a weird color. What's happening? It's probably just changed color over time, from the blood rushing from the surface. I doubt it's anything to worry about. Sorry. I just hope it doesn't leave a scar. I bet you're being possessed. I really hope not. You're cool, Nana. True. You do have beautiful... Oh, please. No, I don't. I'm jealous. You're so thin and gorgeous. If I was as tall as you, Shigano would sure look a lot more natural together. Wait, what? If I were... She would... Are you saying you want to be with... yeah, well, probably. Yeah, it would make sense. Is he... your boyfriend? Nothing quite like that. I guess you could say it's complicated. He's always stands by me, accepting for who I am, despite all my flaws, and always supports me in whatever I choose to do. Although I'm gonna keep him in the friend zone because I don't know what I want to do. He sounds wonderful. Yeah, I'm not just saying this because we're in the same drama club, but he's like some sort of kind of prince. Though if you ask Kishinuma, he's an evil wizard. Wizards are still cool. I mean, they just like, bzz, just like fry everything with little lightning stuffs. It's cool. Kishinuma has a thing for Ayumi, doesn't he? Oh? Does that bother you? Are you are you taking an interest in him and loving him, possibly? Maybe do you think he's cool with his little white blonde hair? I don't know if it's white or blonde, but it looks weird. Do you liking that? Are you digging it? No, nothing like that. Sorry I had to ask. Actually, Kishinuma's got it pretty rough. He's got a rival for Shinozaki's affections. Oh, but they got so cute together. I failed at saying aw. I was like, ugh. They are a lot alike in many ways, particularly in the complete inability to be honest about how they feel. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I bet it's a lot like you and your Marishke, isn't it? Well, come on. I already told you, it's not like that with us. Though, I guess I really don't know how to classify the way I feel. I mean, when I do finally see Shig, how could I react? How should I react? What do I want him to do? Do I want him to pull me into his arms like Kishinumi did with Shinozaki? Or do I just want him to pat me on the head and tell me I did good? I guess I won't really know until he comes. If he comes. It'll come. Just like it did for Kishinuma and Ayumi. Thanks. I hope Machida is able to reunite with Yuka and Nakashima too. And Miss Yui. And Shinohara. We'll all meet up and go back home. And properly exchange the photo we took together after the culture festival. I really want to see my friends too. Oh? I'm so sorry. I've just been talking about myself all this time. I think... I want to go scout around for them real quick. I have to go to the bathroom anyway. By yourself? Isn't that dangerous? I will only be gone for a moment. I guess thinking about her friends got her all worked up. She probably just couldn't sit still any longer. You never want to leave alone. She is dumb. Suzumoto? Ah, Kishinuma, you're awake. Shouldn't you go with her just to be safe? Yes. I probably should. You stay here and keep an eye on Shinozaki. We're gonna be split up again. Okay. Thanks. I will. If anything happens, I'll just yell really loud, okay? I'll smack Shinozaki till she's awake and the two of us could come running. Okay. The hallways are pretty dark, so I think I'm gonna borrow one of the candles. Okay. Just be careful. Once you find Ogasawara, you just come right back here, you got it? Yeah, I got it. I got it really good. The bathroom felt empty. There was no indication of Nana's presence whatsoever. Maybe we passed one another without realizing it. No. No! Nana? What's wrong, Nana? That's disgusting. Oh! The sound of that echoed through the hall was like that of the butcher slicing up a large chunk of meat, bone and all. And this sound was accompanied by the dimly lit figure of Nana sprawled out on the ground in front of me. Or rather, part of Nana. It was really just the top half of her body, severed cleanly at the thigh. Her legs were completely gone. And the worst part is, she was still fully alert and aware. Ah! Ah! My legs! My legs! Nana! The grisly sight was too much for me to handle. I became weak in the knees and fell backwards, landing on my butt. I couldn't move. It hurts. It hurts. My legs. My legs. Nana was bending and uncontorting her back, writhing in the ground as if struggling to escape the pain and fear. I wanted to help her, but I had no idea what I could do. Nothing had ever prepared me for a situation like this. I couldn't stand up. I couldn't even think. The sight of Nana's squirming body, gushing blood every which way, was burning itself into my mind. It was one of the most frightening things I've ever seen. Ah! Ah! It hurts. It hurts. Ah! 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 I could sense the presence of another person in the shadows just behind Nana's torso. Who was it? The darkness was all-encompassing past a certain point, giving an only vanquished notion of the human silhouette within any inky black noid. Who's there? That's the locker room. No, wait, it's not. Where is this? What's back there? That door should have led into the pool of the locker room. But the lighting, or lack of it, was completely wrong. There was also an indiscriminately foul odor wafting out from within, so powerful and revolting that I felt it could never have sensed again. And whatever being was lurking in the shadows of this horrible room was getting closer to me step by step. I still couldn't make out a single feature, but frankly, I didn't want to. Its existence alone was threatening enough. Whoever this was, I could sense his shadow posturing itself over Nana's head as if preparing to swallow it whole. Like a crocodile. In fact, the shadow was beginning to resemble a crocodile more and more. Was this even a person? Oh, it's that guy. I could have expected this to be this guy. Stop! Please, stop! The figure was now fully visible, and was indeed a person. I think... I said that all wrong. He grabbed Nana by the head, then turned and began dragging her into that horrid room. Do not dissect her and turn her into an ornament like you've done to the other people. If you do that, I don't know what I'm gonna do because you have a sledgehammer. But I'm gonna be made. I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be very mad. She was clearly nearing death, as it took everything she had to scream and protest. Her voice was getting weaker and writhing and less pronounced. I couldn't even imagine how painful it must be to have one's severed body slowly dragged across the floor, exposed side down. It would be bad enough as to have my head held in a massive filthy grip. No grip isn't the right word. It was really more like a bite. God, no! No! Save me, please! Mayu! No! Ah! Ah! These were the panicked, primal screams of the person's last moments on Earth. It's a sound no one should ever have to hear, much less produce. And once you hear it, it's the kind of thing you'll be hearing again for the rest of your life. Nothing can ever wipe it from your memory. It stays with you. I sat there dumbfounded, so disturbed that I could barely breathe, and I watched the slow slither of Nana's body as she disappeared into the unknown. It only took a few seconds for her to vanish in the darkness, but those were the longest few seconds of my life. And once she was gone, only a wide swath of blood remained, tracing her path down the hall and across the hellish threshold. Nana, I have to go save her. Help! Help! Mayu! Nana! Gathering all my courage, I ran at full speed toward the black void, but I found no room to enter. Beyond the door was nothing more than a solid wall. What? No! Where is she? Where was she taken? Mayu! It was just as Shinozaki had said. Right before my eyes, a human being was pulled into a space that simply no longer existed, pulled out of reality. And yet, I could still hear her. No! I can't even describe how frightened I was. All I could do was scream and take off running, away from there. Anywhere else was preferable. Why am I going this way? Nana isn't back this way. She's behind me. I need to go back. I need to save her. I need to save Nana. But I'm just getting farther and farther away from her. No. I can't. I just can't. It's just not possible. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Nana. I couldn't do anything to save you. What do I say to Kishinuma Shinozaki? You were just talking with her. And what happened? Her legs were torn right off? And right along the lines there's bruises? Wait. The bruises? Nana was sliced up in the exact spots where they had those markings. And I have the marking just like that on my stomach. But that doesn't mean anything, right? It's just... that's a coincidence, right? What is wrong with me? Worrying about myself at a time like this. But I can't help it. I opened my compact mirror and hesitantly brought it down to my abdomen, lifting my shirt and loosened my shirt a bit to get a better look. Oh God, no! I didn't have to look very hard. The color of the bruise on my abdomen was darkened significantly. It was far more pronounced now, practically pulsating a purplish red. It looked more like some kind of demented crest that surfaced from deep inside my body. No. No! It's darker, more clearly outlined. And it looks bigger now too. What is this? Why is it here? It's just a bruise, right? I'm sure it'll go away on its own over time if I let it be. I just kept telling myself that. It would go away on its own. It was nothing. And I started to believe it. Feeling somewhat I skipped it. I saw fear. I saw sadness. I saw defeat. But I also saw something else. No. At first I doubted my eyes. But I wasn't seeing things, nor was I a smudge in the mirror. It was another discolored bruise, just like on my abdomen. It was nowhere near as dark, but it was definitely there, and given enough time, it would probably get a lot darker. Why? Why? When did I get this? Maybe it's just dirty. Maybe I just need to wipe it off. I tried spit shining it away with my finger, but all it did was make it wet. And each time I pressed down on it, the surrounding skin would turn white, creating greater contrast and making it stand out more. It wasn't going away. It wasn't going away! If it just kept darkening, I might wind up like Nana. No. Please, no. No! No! Torn apart at the seams. No! No! Suzumoto, what's wrong? I thought I heard you scream. No luck at finding Ogasawara? I don't know like that at all. I don't like that at all. We'll help you search. Suzumoto? No. Stay back! I took a step away from them, despite it myself. What's going on? Please, stay back. Nothing's going on, I swear. Did something happen? Did you see something in your contract? It's nothing. I didn't see anything. I'm fine. I'm fine. No, I couldn't let them see me like that. I didn't want them to see the hideous bruise. Wait, Suzumoto! Suzumoto! What do I do? What do I do? I'm running again. But where? Where am I going? I have to get rid of this. If I don't, and I can't, then I'll wind up like Nana. I have to hurry. I have to find a way of making... That ruined the moment. I had some concealer in my makeup bag. Maybe I could find it. Hide it. There we go. Can't see it at all now. All I have to do is get some sleep, And when I wake up, that bruise will be long gone. I know it will. Yeah, I was getting all worked up over nothing. It was just a little mark on my face after all. Probably just a result of all the stress I've been feeling here. Once things calmed down, it would go away for sure. Probably not. But hey, I'm going to press triangle button, save, and I'm gonna go down here to this one right here, the bottom one. And well, this is fun. It has been. But well, I've been playing for like an hour and almost a half now, so I'm going to end this off right now. This was really good. It's getting very juicy. It's getting good. Yeah, that's all I can say. I'm not even tired because I'm playing at like, it's like 8 o'clock now. I'm not tired and I don't know what to say. So well, yeah, I guess it's not the time thing that makes me know I can't say anything. But hey, I'm gonna end out the video right now anyways. So, thank you for watching, and goodbye.